Who give you the name, the original Yankee boy?
Me.
Okay, why you give yourself that name?
Because I'm proud of it.
Yankee don't call another Yankee boy. A Jamaican call them Yankee boy.
One of my older brothers put me up on that game. As a matter of fact, I got an older brother named Yankee. So he used to joke, because he loved reggae music. He said, yeah, he used to say, original Yankee boy, Yankee. That's what he used to say.
Some Jamaican pasted on him. He learned it somewhere.
Everybody in the hood used to laugh and be like, you know, so that's kind of where I adopted that from. To be proud, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We move in the States, but we said to give a blind to Jamaica. It was a joke to give a blind to Jamaica, really.
And truly, that's what it is. That's how I know it. When you hear Americans say, call themselves Yankee, they're referring to some Jamaican who always be calling them Yankee. You get
right. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Because I say, I don't see American, we call Americans Yankee. You call him, yo, my nigga, this, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So that's where that come from. Bro.
Yeah. So you are the original Yankee, man.
Yes. So and then even Rico Vybz, that was not my stamp. When I came around on the block, they never said, nobody ever said, yo, what's Serenity sound music? Nobody ever said it. Everybody used to always say, yo, man, I need that Rico Vybz. Man, where them Rico Vybz? Rico, man, you tripping, man. Where them Rico Vybz? And I used to laugh at the shit. And then one day I say, damn, these niggas just take up Rico Vybz. I never said that. I never, ever said that one day.
But you've been pushing it, though.
But one day I adopted it and said, you know what? I'm going to push Rico Vybz. Just fuck it. And that's how that started.
All right. So you're the original Yankee man hanging around the Jamaicans them now. When you start playing music, what music were you playing first? The American music or the Jamaican music? How you start talking at the music?
Oh, God. It was reggae music first, bro.
Even though you're born in America, you were still starting off when you playing music as reggae music first?
Yes, Lord. Yes.
So what draw you to that, though? What draw you to that?
Religion, spirituality got me hooked on reggae music first.
Within conscious minds of who?
Conscious mind got me hooked on reggae. That's what started.
Who was some of your early artists in the early days?
My early days with Black Uhuru. That was my first artist group. I'll take it back. Black Uhuru was my first group. I'm 52, right? Mm-hmm. I was about 11 years old when I catch reggae myelitis. Honestly. I was about 11 years old when I catch reggae myelitis, which is a disease, right?
Reggae myelitis.
Yeah, Peter Tosh, reggae myelitis.
Original Yankee boy.
Yeah, that's a real disease. It's a true disease.
Is that true? It's a true disease.
It was all about spirituality and the girls, because I always loved the girls from a young boy, right?
See.
So King Yellow Man.
Yeah.
And what's my brother name? Big Belly Man. Big Belly Man.
Admiral Bailey.
Bailey, yes.
Yeah.
Those artists that captured me early in life, that got me hooked. So one side was the girls, and the other side was me, because I was raised in the Christian Baptist church.
Right.
But what I was seeing wasn't making sense to me. And my mama I used to get in trouble behind this shit. I'm like, nah, this shit don't sound right to me. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So I always put up a resistance with the Christian philosophy that was taught to me at that time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, swing Rastafari, I know. Yeah, swing. Yeah.
So
Jano.
Even before I get the reggae myelitis, I used to go to the record shop back in them days and used to buy Marcus Garvey tapes.
Yeah.
And Malcolm X tapes. You know, they used to sell them tapes back then.
Yes.
And I used to be in my room listening to the tapes, and getting another light.
Finding your conscious self.
But Justice, when I tell you when reggae music hit me, bro, it kind of...
Yeah, man, bring forth the consciousness.
Yes, man.
And the community at that time for that really conscious level, because if you listen to Malcolm and Gav them, you have to listen to reggae when you're done. There's nothing else. We have to listen to R&B popping. It not go work.
No. R&B never did it for me.
Yeah, so reggae are the rebel, So the rebel. Reggae bring out the rebel.
Yeah, reggae music raised me, bro. No joke.
So you use your catalog now and start do your mix?
Yes.
And start call it now Rico Vybz.
No, Rico Vybz came much later. At that time, it just was the vibe. You feel what I'm saying? It just was the music.
Does Rico play some tune?
Yes, Rico and play some fucking tune.
You didn't get no title DJ Rico or nothing?
Nothing. Oh. When Rico Vybz came in, I was already putting out mixtapes and mix CDs, Ray, right? Mm-hmm. Serenity wasn't even around. Rico Vybz wasn't around. I just used to put the music out alone. No drops, no sound effects, no nothing. So when I came around the block, everybody would say, "Yo, boy, what you got? What you got next? Or what's new? Or what you got?" You know what I'm saying? But they would say, "Boy, we on these Rico Vybz." That's what they would say. Boy, we on these Rico Vybz. We listen to these Rico Vybz, and everybody would say Rico Vybz, and I never took to it. I said Selector Rico. That was my name. So even when Justice put me, Justice and Rico, you have to give a name for your sound, Ray. Even then, it was Selector Rico in the beginning. I got dumb placed that people saying Selector Rico.
Okay, well, Selector Rico at first.
Right. But when I come around on the street, wasn't nobody saying Selector Rico, wasn't nobody saying Serenity. Everybody was saying where the new Rico Vybz mixtape, Ray.
So how did it transfer from Rico Vybz to Serenity?
Well, Serenity is the sound name. My name is Rico. It just Serenity sound with Rico Vybz. It's just like your early dubs with Justice Sound and Juvenile.
Okay.
Same way.
As a Yankee now, who spend your money in a reggae music, cut dub plates, you reach a Serenity sound. Do you feel like there's a prejudice against you to make it in the business, or you feel like the business embrace what you're doing?
No, I feel like it's a big prejudice, bro.
You feel like it's a prejudice against you?
Big, huge prejudice, because I even took my time to study the business to see there's so many people that's born in America, and their two parents is Jamaican, right? Mm-hmm. But technically, you're a Yankee boy. Mm-hmm. Your mother is from Jamaica, your dad is from Jamaica, but you was born in America. Mm-hmm. You weren't born in Jamaica. You weren't raised in Jamaica. You was born in America. You a Yankee boy. Mm-hmm. But because you can speak the patois and the dialect, you can be accepted as a Jamaican. Mm-hmm. My parents ain't from Jamaica. Right. So even though, I may know the music better than you, my catalog may even be bigger than yours. Mm. I'm an original Yankee boy. Mm-hmm. I don't speak patois like that on that level. Mm-hmm. So outsiders in even the industry will hold that against me because I can't do that like, some others or whatever. Yeah.
Have you encountered that along the way though?
Well, just as a nigga still smart though. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So still sometimes I approach I take the what's my boy name who been playing the China boy who don't talk? What's my boy name?
China boy who don't talk.
Yeah, Big Sound. And what's his name? Waggity, yeah.
Take the Waggity road.
Yeah. So Waggity is the one who taught me. Waggity is the person who teach me, because I've been studying Waggity for a very, very long time, and I really rate that dude. Yeah. Waggity is the one who kind of taught me to stay in my place and not to overindulge in something that may get me when I don't have to.
Right.
Why force something when you don't have to? Waggity taught me that. So every time I take the Waggity approach, bro.
It's a play it safe.
Yeah. Yeah, real talk, my nigga. Real talk. Real talk.
I hear. Yeah. Very interesting, though. Very interesting to see how the other side, you know.
Even another person who teach me in a way is Rodigan. Rodigan teach me big time in a way because I studied Rodigan closely. I studied him very, very closely. And I have to give that man his props. Even Rodigan and his greatness never, ever, ever, from what I've studied, ever tried to cross that line. He never tried to cross that line. He always stayed true to himself, but Rodigan is from England. So that's what kind of saved him to that level, and he's comfortable with that dialect. And he ain't no dummy. Rodigan ain't no dummy. He's a smart guy. So he know that his England dialect can cross over to Jamaica. Right. But even with him doing that, and my point is, I never, ever saw him try to cross over to the patois side.
Yeah, he always keep it Rodigan.
Yes.
So, as the original Yankee boy now, seeing what get to do it on the Chinaman them side, we see Mighty Crown do it on the...
I never rate Mighty Crown on that level, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. In my opinion, in my light, I always seen Mighty Crown as a gimmick. And even though...
Why is that though?
Because, let me tell you why. African Americans in America, when white people or other cultures try to do what we do, we call it cute.
Right.
We just call it cute. We know it's a gimmick. We know it's a mimic.
Right.
We just call it cute and we laugh at it and we keep it moving, right?
Right.
I know for a fact that this is the same thing that Jamaicans do for Mighty Crown. I know it for a fact, bro. Yeah. Even if it worked for them, fine. I ain't arguing that point. That's not my argument. Yeah, I just know for a fact that everybody know that it's a mimic and a gimmick, and they just give them a blind move.
So what you would think about Dynamics?
Who?
Dynamics, the African crocodile alligator.
I mean, bro, it is what it is, bro.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And sometime after a while, that the acceptance, we tired of that show that too, you know.
Yeah, bro, it's a mimic. It's a mimic. It's like a minstrel show, bro.
They never know, so we never know, so we never like them. It was surprising though. I think Mighty Crown drink his own Kool-Aid. You get what I'm saying? Because I think Mighty Crown really thinks that the people them did really into them like that. Never know they were just entertainment of the night. When I laughed the most, they did a world bash. The last of Mighty Crown. Basically tonight is Mighty Crown event. This is the last time. So basically it's like a honoring of Mighty Crown then, right?
Right.
Everybody kill him and laugh after him. Disrespect him on one event and go and left him. They didn't even see them like that because that gimmick, I think they realized that gimmick is over.
Here, Wagwan, let me say this. Let me say this right here. And Lord, I don't know this man. I never met him in my life, but if I had his number, I would call him right now. Trooper. Jamaica gave Rodigan and Mighty Crown some kind of an award. This was an authentic Jamaican award when it came to the music and sound system. They gave Rodigan, for a fact, and I want to say Mighty Crown, I could be wrong, but Trooper was the one who came out and voiced his opinion and said this is pure fuckery to the highest level. How can the Jamaican government go outside of Jamaica and all the great sounds that was born and birthed in Jamaica and give it to an outsider when it came to this music game? And I agreed 100%.
No, with Trooper there, I think Rodigan contribute, and I think Mighty Crown contribute too. So, you know, if it's for their contribution, and I don't really have a problem with it, it's just how they are accepted. How they are accepted is something different.
Let me show you something. Real talk, bro. I agree with you 100% when you say contributing.
Right.
I agree. Let's not take that away. But at the same time, there is no way that I could give a pass on the government of Jamaica going outside of its. Listen, man, let me just cut this shit straight.
Yeah, they did not honor their own. They did not honor their own. I totally understand what you're saying. They did not honor their own. And they
you didn't honor your own. Reggae music, dancehall music, whatever the fuck you want to call it, was birthed in Jamaica.
Hey, Rico, you ever hear that style yet? You ever heard this style? I just threw my block.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I just threw my block, man. No feel no way. There's a part of it, too, you know?
There's too many great sounds that was birthed in Jamaica who started. I mean, shit, even Stereograph, if you want to go that route.
I see they honor Stereograph one time. He get honoring.
Yeah, but to go outside the country and to give these people
when so much influence
on that level,
when so much influence is there, that even the people who you are honoring will tell you these people influence what these people deal with.
Bro,
and you don't honor them.
Yeah, yes. Even if you was to give it to Downbeat.
Even though
I don't
Downbeat, they honor him. I think somebody give him another honoring too. I think they do chin honor some of them, to be honest with you. If you don't do nothing good in their life, you honor some of them, you know?
Yeah, bro.
Give some of them
what
award.
Trooper
But before him,
right. I ain't gonna
before
get,
him,
you know,
before
I
Chin
don't
was
always agree with Trooper, but when he was right. So here we are going back to the original Yankee boy.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get this far with the delusion, bro?
Mm-hmm.
How, Justice?
You said it earlier. This the reggae. What you call it? Reggae myelitis.
Reggae myelitis. Yes.
Reggae myelitis chipping for enough of them to, you know. Yes, Jamaicans are that influential. I ain't no doubt about it. You get what I'm saying? But as you're saying, you don't want to lose your original identity trying to adapt somebody's identity, but you still want to be a part of the game. That's what I'm getting.
Well, listen, man. It is what it is, Justice. Reggae music raised me, bro.
So let me ask you something now.
Yeah.
Future for the Yankee DJ now, because if you said there is a prejudice, and do you think, and I guess you would think that it's easier to imitate the culture, talking, the patois, whatever, the swag, the style, whatever, than to go straight at a Yankee. So, how you see the future? What you going to do for the Yankee now? Because you alone in the Yankee slot, you know?
It ain't no room for the Yankee boy, Justice.
Ain't no room for the Yankee boy?
There ain't no room for the Yankee boy unless I'm imitate. Just
never deal with the Yankee boy, but
Justice. Let me tell you the truth, my brother. Let me tell you the truth, and this is why I would love to learn. Because you know I ain't no shit talker. I will fight and I will shoot before I argue.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk.
We don't need that in the culture, you know?
Yeah, no. I will fight you and I will shoot you before I argue with you, my brother. Now, my blood brothers, I look at you as a blood brother. Me and you ain't born from the same mother, father, but you my brother. Mm-hmm. So me and you can cuss on this motherfucker. We can curse each other out. Week later, you still my brother. Mm-hmm. But trust me, Justice, I will fight you and shoot you before I go in a longer argument with you.
Yeah, you got to have that discipline before you get on that stage, bro.
No, but it is what it is, though. But
it still is what it is. We expect some form of professionalism once you enter that stage.
I agree with you, right. I agree with what you're saying.
So a lot of us, we got that behind the scene.
All right, here I go, Justin. Let me put it to you like this. I would love to learn in a way, how to just talk shit on the mic in my original tone, which would be original to the whole world. Because nobody has never done it.
Yankee boy style.
I would love, when I say love, bro, I would pay whatever to learn how to talk shit without trying to mimic patois or England man or China man, just to talk shit with reggae music that I love and just be myself with this reggae music that I love. Bro.
With the music, you know, we celebrate and we taunt with the music, especially Sound Clash is celebrating the winners and taunting the losers. You have to go formulate your skills and find yourself where you feel comfortable as being the Yankee boy without imitating, as you're saying, you know. Never been done, so it's a task for you. You just have to fight that struggle.
Yeah, even if a nigga never win, I ain't finna die like Hot Lead. Just
I cut it out, rest in peace, Atlen. Big up Black Belt Spiegel. They say now go get heart attack. No, as me I say, no, some people take Hot Lead thing for joke, you know.
No. Let me say this. Mm-hmm. For me, when talking to me, I never knew anything about Hot Lead before a week ago.
Okay.
Never heard of Hot Lead, never know nothing about Hot Lead. All I know is Justice put out this thing about Hot Lead and Black Belt. I listened to that small clip.
Right.
So me being me, I investigate a little further and find the whole clash on YouTube. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking Hot Lead kicking, doing well to this day, right? Mm-hmm. So I listened to the whole clash. I'm like, damn, Hot Lead got some nice shit. But I listened to, you know, a nigga was raised in this shit, so I can hear the flaws, you know. Mm-hmm. And I think, damn, okay, he really can't hold a mic. And then he didn't put really nice dubs, but he didn't put them together. He didn't line his dubs up the way Ray. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, Serenity got I'm saying to myself, Serenity got a place in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
After you see how Hot Lead work, you said there's a place for Serenity.
Yeah, there's a place for it. But didn't know the man really lose his life over this shit. But
yeah, he passed away. Rest in peace, Hot Lead. 2 weeks later, you know, take it to heart and did, you know.
I never wanted or even want Serenity to be a class sound.
Why is that though?
Well, to me, juggling sounds go further than class sounds to me.
But juggling sound don't need dubplate, and Serenity I cut a whole heap of dubplate. So from you thinking cutting dubplate, why you not think clash?
Well, to me, Stone Love is a juggling sound.
Hear you.
So when I look at the greatness of Stone Love, you can't tell me that there can't be a place for Serenity. You can't tell me that. That don't make sense.
Without clashing, hear you. Not a point taken.
So Stone Love teach me in that way that where, you know, I can hold a lot of dubs, but not be a class sound.
You know, so Stone Love 1 in a million more songs not get that achieved though.
Yeah. But the trickery is there though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You build a sound, you got the status. You want your fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Serenity sound, the original Yankee boy.
Yeah.
Where you see y'all go with this sound, you know? Where you see y'all go with it? Because me hear y'all cut hard around there, you know? Y'all cut hard, so. Who y'all plan to kill? You go find one of the... I think you should find one of the Chinese, even the African, them are so... Start it round this or something. Yeah.
Let me tell you my drama. Let me tell you Serenity drama.
Yeah.
This is what I found out about a lot of people who got sounds. And a lot of other people, don't get it twisted, man. A lot of people who only gonna cut the commercial dubs. Mm-hmm. What everybody knows. Mm-hmm. Can't argue with that. Mm-hmm. So here was going when they hear Serenity and they say, Bumbleclad, where you get that dub from? Mm. Where that come from? Mm-hmm. How you cut that? What, you know, so My drama is I don't really cut from what everybody else loves. I cut from my own knowledge of the music, which my knowledge of the music is very vast.
Okay.
That's where I get in my troubles. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, you're more cutting from your experience, not from really the competition experience of a song.
Yes, bro. Yes.
And you're looking for a stage now to more present your form of music.
Yeah, so what was told to me from several people, even the elders, was, Rico, you have a place because the way you cut, it's like the way you cut, yeah, you known as the runaway king. That's what they call me, the runaway king around this bitch. That's what they call me. They say, but you still have to have those dubs that everybody else knows.
Well, you can't play for yourself all night.
You right.
You know you're gonna play for yourself. I expect to win from the people.
right. There you go. You hit it up. You
can't play for yourself all night.
Yes. So like I say, but I ain't going broke behind this shit. So even if I was to cut a dub tomorrow, if you was to ask Rico, what's the next dub? I'm still gonna go with the 108 tune.
You're still going with your vibes.
Yeah, bro, I'm staying true.
And I think that is all right to become a thing. So every sound supposed to have an identity and present their sound, how they want to present their sound. As most people, when I tell them, say, I don't see Justice as a clash sound. Justice is not a clash sound. They go, huh? You know what I say? You're sick, you're drunk. And I said, no. Justice is a sound that does justice. All I do is my show. You're just a part of my show for the night. There's never one time in my life that I'm running down sound clash.
Right.
Although I may enter those arena, or you may see me around at them place or hear me in them action there. Justice is doing justice show. 95% of the time, they're not playing my tunes. Them are playing for them tunes. Where them used to kill other sound. 95% of the time when you hear justice, you say that are justice. And that's how I like it. Some people want you to come play what they have in them box. I'm not really too like it. So I like my own identity. As I was telling somebody, even sound quality, I keep mine organized. CM studio, all my songs mixed by me.
Right.
On the CM control, the CM studio also mastered by me because I want that CM sound. Right. I want when you hear that, you hear justice sound. Just like back in the days when you listen to a Jammins record, you know that's a Jammins record. So to me, I understand when you say you're looking for a stage to really present your sound, like how I would be looking for a stage to really present my shows.
Yes.
But believe it or not, man, the only presentation you're going to get a somebody over there so plan to kill you, so you better plan to kill him too. You see what I mean?
Yeah, bro. But that's let me say this. Let me say this, and I'm glad you said this, bro. I could be dead ass wrong, Justice, and I need you to speak on it, bro.
Why?
I need you to speak on this. What I'm getting ready to say. Soul Supreme, right? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. I've studied Soul Supreme. I've watched so many of those guys' sound clashes, and Soul Supreme seemed to always inch it out at the end, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm listening. I'm like, wait a minute. These dudes have a different angle, and they have mastered this angle of sound clash that works for them. And this is their angle, in my opinion. This is just my opinion.
Right.
They slow the clash down. They slow it down. So let me say it like this. A natural approach, we kind of use to sound clash to go kind of fast, right?
With a vibe.
With a vibe, right?
Listen,
you know, tune, rhythm, tune. So Supreme don't do that. This is what I've studied and seen time after. These motherfuckers would play one song, cut that motherfucker down, and Jake come on the mic and talk, and he do it. He's very well and crafted and talk. he tell a story, he introduced the next tune, and boom, next tune come in, drop off hard from the introduction and the talking, the bullshit and Ray. Hard, hit the crowd hard, boom, hit the crowd punch across their head, the crowd go crazy. Music slow down again, Jake come on the mic and talk slow. He don't talk fast, he don't rush it.
I think you're right. I'm definitely not a fan of the style, but that's what I see they do. That's work for them in their arena.
That work, and I ain't a fan of the shit, bro. This is why I'm telling you.
There's a lot of rumor behind Soul Supreme in New York City, and a lot of people don't think they actually, as you said, where you see getting the vibe, but you see it as a little drag show they having all night. So a lot of people think there's a preset on Soul Supreme's side. They think where they give away free tickets, they do all kind of things just to have that thing, because naturally you didn't give us that vibes to get that forward.
No, right.
And so it's like some people see through it, some people like it, some people say that's the way it is. When you look at the vibe though, I don't really think it's good for Sound Clash.
I don't either. That's the reason why I say
I like how you bring that topic up, because I really want to know what's going on with Soul Supreme. Is it a sound that people like or they don't like? Is it just a New York like sound? Because I'm not say Soul Supreme, I don't know in the world. Not say G Expand tour, no way. I'm not say it is not really, but every time they come give you one slow down dance, and to me like a handicap style to me still. But
Bro, all I know is when I listen to it, the shit don't work for me from what I know what a traditional sound clash is. The reason why I brought that up is the control of the mic man. This is why I give Justice so much props over the years. And nobody can seem to understand what the fuck I'm saying. Everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. The same way that the world can look at Soul Supreme and Jake and what he do, I ain't knocking it. But at the same time, but I'm telling you, I give Justice the same fucking props around this world, and I travel, bro. Motherfuckers look at me like I'm crazy. I'm telling you, bro, if I got, let's say your box, right? Let's say my box match your box tune for fucking tune. Everything that you got in your box, I got in my box. Justice gonna come out on top of that motherfucker. So I say that to say it ain't about the dubs. Justice.
Yeah, Justice. I'm listening, bro. I'm just listening. Rico.
Soul Supreme can play. No. Let me take this back. Animosity can play Super Cat because Animosity known as playing Super Cat, right?
All right.
Soul Supreme, I don't know Soul Supreme for playing a Super Cat like that. I know Animosity to play Super Cat like that.
Yeah, man, Soul Supreme have it too, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Soul Supreme, I heard them, but not like that.
Right. Oh, okay.
Them niggas don't introduce Super Cat like Animosity introduce Super Cat. That's my point. I ain't never heard a sound in life to this day introduce Super Cat like Animosity. Let's keep it real.
Okay, listening.
If I was to, let's say Animosity and Justice was to meet each other next month, I would brag and boast, and I would say Justice is gonna kill Super Cat with Junior Cat.
You know
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. And I'm not, and motherfuckers would look at me like I'm crazy and they would not understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, man, long shot with again, man.
They will say, Rico, how can you say that when Super Cat is a bigger artist than Junior Cat? And me knowing what I know, but I would say Justice is going to present this motherfucker in a way, this is what people don't catch, Justice. This is what people don't this is what they consciously don't get. In the height of the moment, when you drinking all your liquor, when you done smoked all your fucking weed and whatever the fuck you on at the time, Justice is going to present Junior Cat in a way that's going to kill Super Cat, bro. I'm telling you this. I know this.
To me, the war of the cats, I definitely would have want to kill. I definitely. Yeah, the war of them, you know. Because Because here we go on, you know. Junior Cat are my brethren, you know.
Yeah.
And then Animosity, me him play the most Super Cat. So in other words, if I'm not bridging him money, get him there, him have the link over there.
That's right. Solely.
Yeah,
right,
so
right.
so there is no way you're gonna find me going a Super Cat for Super Cat and entertaining that argument.
Right.
Honestly, I don't think Super Cat can DJ like Junior Cat. I think he's a better recording artist. I don't think he can stand up and DJ for people like Junior Cat. I say that on any stage anyway. If you remember, good 1998 in Reggae Central first year anniversary, who was the artist there?
Junior Cat.
Junior Cat was from day one on this sound.
Yeah.
Junior Cat are one of the day one from day one. When I say me have 10 dub play, Junior Cat in at the 10. And probably have more song in at the 10 than anybody else in at the 10. Would have broken a massive making go buy some more Wild Apache.
Yeah. Penny for your motherfucking song. For real.
Man, would have broke him, man. Would have loved to see that. Them know to, I don't know when I not see them and tell them to. Tell them some would have laugh. Me tell them some wait for the day when me I go shame them with them. Me live for that day when me I go shame them with them.
Yeah.
Me I go shame them with them. I want Super Cat knows so me I go shame Animosity with Junior Cat. So me want him to give them all the strength.
Yeah. But let me say this though.
Yes.
Let me go back to this topic though.
Yes.
I want to be real with this, and I want to be clear.
Yeah.
To be clear with this, what I'm saying. There's a big difference between a real class sound and a juggling sound. I want to be clear with this.
Your views, let me hear what you say.
This is where I personally give Soul Supreme their props, because Soul Supreme don't deal with the juggling like that.
Okay.
And they let it be known to the world.
Okay.
They don't play that game. They don't indulge it. They don't flirt with it. Them niggas coming in straight to kill, straight class, straight kill. They ain't playing juggling.
All right, stick up in right there. Hold on right there. They could easily paint a picture like that ain't them.
Right.
That ain't, they could paint that picture all they want. But ask yourself this, are they really capable of doing that? After them play the whole drag down round it, does that sound like a juggling sound? Because if you could look at how they play in a clash and see how them drag down the round and talk it out, where you hell you are going in a juggling go do? So when they say that they don't play that, they don't entertain that, that's not impressive to me. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't have the skills like that. The great ones have the skills like that. You don't.
Right, but
plain and simple. So they're not gonna just shine it. To some people it sounds good, but to me they're not capable of doing that.
When I tell you, I look at it like a game. I look at it all like a game. That's why I hurt my feelings that Hot Lead die over this shit, because it's just a game and it's all for fun. It's a game. It's a game. It's a game of music. It's a game of sound, but it's more of a game of consciousness. Crowd consciousness. So if that's not your strength, don't play it in that. It's like if I go to New Orleans, I visit New Orleans often. You ever been to New Orleans?
Yes. Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
French Quarters.
Right, all of that. So if you go to New Orleans and you see a nigga on the street playing 3-card Marley.
Magician that blood clot.
Now, you can say, oh, shit, I know a little bit about 3-card Marley. I know this game. And you go play the game, but you don't know the game like these niggas know the game.
Right.
Now you done lost $5,000 because you on the street fucking around in New Orleans playing a game that you thought you knew, but you don't know it like that. That's not your strength.
Understand that clearly.
I rate them niggas because they never fall into the game of playing like somebody else. They slow. I said it earlier, and I'm going to say it again.
They'll slow the handicap team.
They slow that bitch down and they play on their strengths. Jake is a master of slowing the dance down with intelligence.
No, we know into that. Handicap them bum buckle.
He handicapped. All right.
Fucking handicap syndrome they have, bro. They fool who they can. And the things that they say they're not doing, they're not capable of doing it. Plain and fucking simple. Fool who they can. And that's just my views, really. Not taking that their event ain't good, what they're promoting. Not saying that they're not winning, doing what they're good. And I actually think Jake is a good MC.
Clear on my point, because I don't want to lose my point. My point of giving Jake his props as a mic man is I'm saying...
Good MC.
Justice is a fucking mic man.
Okay.
Trooper is a fucking mic man. See, when it comes to you giants, Justice, don't get it twisted. I hope you hear what I'm saying to you. If I was to line up all the giants, and I consider Justice a giant, it's not about the dub plates no more. All you niggas got the same fucking dub plates. What the fuck you go? So now we in a race to see who gonna play what first? No.
Okay.
No. When it comes to you giants, all you niggas got the same fucking dub plates.
Big voice, big personality.
It's who gonna hold a mic the best. Who's gonna determine the winner of this class, bro?
King and Man City would have dead the last time. I tell you, hey boy, you know what? I'm kill you with the local super cat them.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I'm calling King Anabati. King Anabati. Man delete himself out of the group. Same blood clot.
What you call him?
King Anabati with succeed. Clown. I see the boy that clown, me clown, I look up post to them.
Hey, don't tell nobody else that shit, just. Don't tell nobody else that shit. Don't get nobody no ideas, bro.
Me laugh after then they clown them, man. I tell me about super blood.
But yeah, bro, let's look at it for what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Serenity sound the original Yankee boy trying to make a way in the business. Do you think, my brother?
Let me tell you, Hot Lead taught me. See, I studied this shit. Hot Lead taught me that there's a place for a 10-point sound. Justice.
Big up Hot Lead, rest in peace.
Justice.
Yes.
Justice. Don't laugh because you know who else taught me about 10-point sound before Hot Lead? Real talk. Bounty Killer.
Bounty Killer. What Killer said about the 10-point sound?
Bounty Killer said, and everybody in the crowd, in the room, he was in a room, he was inside, everybody laughed. Bounty Killer said if it wasn't for the 10-point sound, Bounty Killer would never born.
Yeah, I true things still enough, because you need the 10-point sound them to make sound rise. You get what I say?
Bounty Killer was dead ass serious and everybody was laughing and this and that. Bounty Killer said, no man, he stopped everybody from laughing. The nigga was dead ass serious. That nigga was like, yo, don't get it twisted. You know, these small, a pawn can become a queen on the chessboard. You know what I'm trying to say? So you small today, you can be big tomorrow. But rest in peace, Hot Lead, though.
Rest in peace, Hot Lead, you know?
Yeah.
Hot Lead story again. Hot Lead, for who don't know Hot Lead is a man had his first son clash. He was around 60 years old, and 2 weeks later he died. Some feel like he take it to heart and dead, you know. Rest in peace, Hot Lead. And, you know, gone but not forgotten, you know.
Hot Lead died in doing what he loved. He died what he doing. What he did that he loved to do.
You're right.
That's bigger than 75% of the sounds in this world. Justice. That man put his sound out down the line and he lost his life over this motherfucker.
Cut it out. Serenity sound. What you have for the people them? What you have for the people them next Serenity? Tell me what you have for the people them. Cause I cut it off. What you have for the people them?
Niggas just love this shit, Justice, man. Niggas just love this shit, man. Hey, I'm calling everybody to tell everybody that they missed the biggest sound clash of the year.
Which one?
Justice, you hear me?
Which one?
Everybody laugh and say, boy, what's the biggest? I say, boy, y'all miss Justice and Serenity sound clash.
Oh, okay. Online. Serenity. Yeah.
Hey, Justice, it was going. They say, well, who won Serenity? I say, Justice killed me. But y'all niggas still missed it.
That ain't the problem. They missed it. Motherfucker, you missed it. That ain't...
Fuck who won. So Justice killed me, but y'all missed it, motherfucker. So everybody laugh. So yeah, bro. Big up to Hot Lad, man, and much respect to that brother. I never knew Hot Lad before, nothing. I never heard of him, none of that, bro. So big up Hot Lad. I didn't know that man literally lost his life until you told me.
Yeah, man, and dead for real, man. 2 weeks later.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, rough, you know?
Black belt need to be ashamed of that goddamn stuff.
We have a link later. See you, sir.
All right, bro. All right, bro.